Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another episode. Looks like I've been right the last few days when I've been warning and saying that something is telling me to sell. It was my gut. And Bitcoin just massive drop. You're going to see it right now. And this was yesterday. Something is very wrong with the stock market. And Bitcoin just dropped from 65,000 to 61,000. A lot of people panicking. Market cap 2.3 trillion, 38,000 live viewers. Feeding greed is still in greed. Funding fee dropped off a cliff. Bitcoin 61,700, and look at that drop. Double top I called, and then just boom. And I've been warning about this the last few videos. I've been talking about warning. And we just had this crazy drop, especially last night. It's trying to hold right now at 61,400. We're going to jump into technicals. I'm going to show you my trades, and I'm going to show you my calls where I was calling this danger, and then I'm going to show you my Bitcoin trades. I'm going to look at BNB as well because I've still got a big position in BNB, what to do with it. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up, and turn on the bell. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. And I want to show you, this was the last, so this is my Twitter feed, 85,600 followers. 23 hours ago, Bitcoin and stocks are acting very, very dangerously. That was before a massive drop in the stock market. Trillions wiped off the stock market. If there was some way to know ahead of time, this was me 2 days ago warning I sold my Bitcoin instead of 500,000 Bitcoin trade lower. And this was me in March warning Bitcoin and Doge sold. That was before the big drop then. Called it again in March, called it again 2023 bottom and the 2021 top. This man's gut instincts are a superpower because I was saying that it's something in my gut is telling me, I'll show you, something in my gut is telling me to sell. I feel to close this. I don't know why, but I feel to close out everything actually. All my Bitcoin trades, I'm closing $23,000 in the profits. I made 23,800 profit and I'll show you more. So this is the best part in the movie is when the actor casually walks away after something they just blew up, and he blew up the stock market. You definitely called it. That something that was very often very weird in the market's reactions, and then bam, it hit Friday. Always go with your gut. Thank you for the warning, James. You're welcome. This was me 13 hours. They posted 13 hours. Nostradamus is correct again. I've been following you since 2020. I don't really watch anyone else anymore. Your calls are on point and have helped me make better informed decisions. Have saved me thousands. If only someone have warned the last few days that something was very wrong. The massive crash in the stock market, more than 3 trillion wiped out. My gut told me to close all my positions, and this is like the last few days of posts. And I got a lot of something is wrong in the stock market 13 hours ago before the stock market opened. And also, yes, the last few days videos was here. And I also warning sold Bitcoin instead of $500,000 drop, and that was in 2 days ago. And then March, I also had the same when I got out before the drops in March. So I called those local tops and bottoms perfectly well. Let's go into the technicals, and it was just devastation in the markets, everyone. We're all down 8%, Solana down 8%, Uni 8%, Ethereum 6%, Doge 6%, total market cap 5%. We're talking hundreds of billions of dollars wiped from the market. XRP 5%, Bitcoin down 5%, Tesla down 4%, and yesterday it was down 5%. MCRT down 2%, Meta down 1.9%. Crazy drop in the market. Let's go into Bitcoin. It's following. I predicted the drop. Let's go into the weekly chart. On the weekly, still giant cup and handle, but it needs to finish forming. Crypto Guru Bot, still a blue buy, which it fired back in 2023. Didn't fire a red sell yet. Bitcoin Indicator Bot fired a sell at the top. Remember, I've been saying that for a few days that it fired that sell. Stochastic is heading down very strongly. Let's go into the daily. Daily extremely oversold. The 1 year trend line is coming up on Bitcoin. Does it hold this 1 year yellow trend line? There's a lot of potential news of war, the stock market crashing. I think we go lower than here, everyone. I think the second wave, most likely we bounce at this support is a strong one. 59, even could be possibly lower. 56, very possible. I don't think we go to 53 unless there's a war announcement. But I want to also point out, everyone, this is now forming something like this, I would say. Builds pressure, breaks down. So it's looking like it's turning into a breaking down pattern. We are oversold. I had trades. I warned about this yesterday or 2 days ago, and I set my trades. I'm going to show you. These are my videos where I gave the warning. Bitcoin and stocks are acting very weird. 23 hours ago, warning, sold my Bitcoin and set a $500,000 lower. Bitcoin and stocks dropped on Israel war news. 8,000 people saw this one. Dollars in the profits, and I made 23,800. This, I don't know why, but I feel to close out everything. And I want to show you where I set the buy orders for Bitcoin. 3 Bitcoin at 58, 58, and I set those trades, and not time to sell, sold everything. But I was right about that, and that was 2 days ago, this video, and I set buy orders down on Bitcoin. I'm going to show you my exchange. I trade on Bybit. They give $30,000 or $60,000 bonus now when you meet their trading requirements. Take the courses to learn all this, especially the Crypto Master course. Then join us in the Telegram, and you can talk with the other traders in there. Over on Bybit, my Bitcoin trades are closed, and I've got buy orders at 54. These are my buy orders that I set at that video 2 days ago. 54, 56, and 58. Bitcoin down 5% today. Huge drop. And I've got spot buy orders at 53, 58, 1.4 on World, Uniswap 5.8, Doge. I'm going to see what I can buy now that oversold too much, or where I want to wait lower. So Bitcoin, I've got buy orders at 59 and 53, right? So Bitcoin, I've got buy orders at 58, 53, and on leverage, I've got 54, 56, 58. So those buy orders are all set on Bitcoin. Let's go next. I want to check out BNB because it's one of my bigger holdings and didn't drop that much on this. Oh, still quite a big drop from 500 to 540. Not really any major pattern I'm seeing on BNB. Some weird, kind of still a bull flag, but it can pull back all the way. Big support on BNB would be, we have very big supports on BNB. 464 would be a strong one to buy. What else do we have? Doge, 11 cents now. Massive drop on Doge. Failed the breakout, falling back into the triangle, everyone. Not looking good. Doge buys are at 8 cents. And I think I have that set on Doge. Here, Doge, 8 cents, yet for 500,000 Doge. What dropped a lot that looks like it's nice buying? World, $8.90. It's coming down to close to my first buy target at $1.80, but it looks like it will go for $1.40 on this drop, everyone. There's so much panic in the markets, and I think it's going to get much worse, to be honest. So I've got World, I've got it at $1.40. I cancelled the $1.80 one. It hasn't hit yet. Uniswap, $6.60, 10% drop on Uniswap. And I didn't close it because it was looking like it was on the bottom. So I must have or did I close Uniswap as well? Yeah, I closed 28K. I still had 280K cash, 64K MCRT, 39K in Bitcoin, 28K in Uniswap. I kept the Uniswap. I didn't sell much of it because it was one of my favorites and was close to this. But it's coming now to that buying range at $5.80. And I already have spot buys on Uniswap at $5.80. 2,000 times 5. So it's 10,000. Let's buy at $5.80, 20,000, and then 20,000 at $4 and 10,000 at $4.60. Wait, so okay, $5.80. I've got, so it's gonna buy around $10,000, $5.80, and at $4.60, I want to buy more. $4.60. Let's buy another 15,000. So $4.60, it's gonna buy 3,000 uni, and at $5.80, it's gonna buy 2,000 uni. What else got sold off that I can buy beautifully at the bottom? Ethereum coming down so strong, 7% drop on Ethereum, coming down to my target. It hit that stop loss of the riskier trade. Safer trade coming up at 2,800. The Ethereum one might be good at 2,800 to enter, actually, to add a long to Ethereum at 2,800. That's just my updates in the markets, everyone. And thank you all for the comments. Like, I'm getting so many comments. Look at this. Everyone seeing that I called something's wrong in the stock market. I put a lot of investments into cash. You can see I warned a lot of people. You're a true messenger, James. Love you. Thank you, Sean. Love you too. If there was only some way to know ahead of time, me saying two days ago, warning, sold my Bitcoin, set a 500,000 Bitcoin trade low. And in March, Bitcoin and Dogecoin warning. So I gave like a lot of warnings, and a lot of people saw it all your experience in the markets helped you unlock ultra instincts for buying and selling. And my gut told me to close it, and then that's what happened. The market is getting decimated. I want to see where I can pick up some nice entries. Pocket $3.50 dropping lower. Bitcoin 61. My first buys are at 59, 50. Where do I have? We had 59 on Bitcoin, 58, 56, 54. So I've got 58. I've got some buys to trigger. 56 and 54. So these are my buy order triggers. All these kind of green lines on Bitcoin. I want to add some spot here at this 61 because that's quite a big drop. How much spot do I have? I have 39K. I sold it just a few days ago before this drop, but 58 looks like it's in play. There's a lot of panic in the markets right now. Everyone's freaking out. Let's look at some of your comments. Well done, James. Picked it up again. Others were saying it's going to go up. UF's government is what's wrong. You were a legend. What about to happen? You reckon they're cashing out to buy Bitcoin? No, they're just panicking. Love your videos, Saul. Bro, thanks for your videos. Why doesn't MCRT have derivatives? Not sure. Good question. I'll check with the team. I'll ask them. I never short bottoms. So people telling me, laughing, and then we dropped off like crazy. That's my updates in the market, everyone. I'm going to keep it in that. I'm going to keep my buy orders lower because I do think there's going to be a lot of panic. And let's see the weekend plus this war. I think my triggers will activate at 58K, to be honest. Be cautious out there. Protect your capital. The stock market took a massive drop yesterday. 27% drop on Intel, 30% drop on Snap, 10% drop on Amazon. We're talking trillions of dollars wiped off the stock market after Jerome Powell spoke. Love you all. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell, and congratulations anyone who watched my warnings. It was very weird, actually. I want to show that video again because it was going against my instinct to sell. Close this. I don't know why, but I feel to close out everything, actually. All my Bitcoin trades. I'm closing $23,000 in yesterday's video, I said the same. I wasn't sure where I'm selling, but I really feel to get out. Love you all. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.